First thing you want to do is go to Tools, Preferences. You're going to choose Email. Select Email System Setup, and we're going to walk through a wizard. Hit Next, choose Outlook, select Next, and what you're going to do here is, instead of using ACT's built-in email program, use Outlook. What we're going to do is select an ACT address book. What you want to do here is, not only do you have your personal address book in Outlook, but you can add your address book from ACT to being one of the address books in Outlook. And we'll show you how this is done. We hit Add, hit OK. And basically what we're going to do is show you this is the database coming from this computer. And we'll hit Close. Let's hit Next. Now we'll hit Finish. Then we'll hit OK. Now let's go into Outlook. We got to make some more fine-tuning adjustments here. What I'm going to do now is go to Tools and select Options. Notice there's a new tab called ACT. What we can do now in this tab is say, well, what are my options when recording history with ACT and Outlook working together? Let's go to our options. What I'm going to do here is go in and say, you know what, every time I compose a new email in Outlook, I don't necessarily want every email to record to history in ACT. Just as a very unscientific number, let's say 50% of the email you work with is either your friends or non-business related, so you don't want that accidentally going into ACT unless you want it to. You have three options here to deal with history. And what we're going to do is go through all three options and find out what they mean. The first choice, called Date, Time, and Subject. Basically what happens is when you compose an email in Outlook or through ACT, in the history entry of ACT, it'll just say the date, time, and subject. You don't get to any of the actual body of the message. This choice here is the date, time, and subject, of course, but then you get the body of the message itself. And the third choice, which I think 90% of our clients do, is everything. So simply put, it takes a copy of the email set message composed in ACT or Outlook, and what it will do is make the entire thing an attachment. That'll include all the images and other attachments that originally came with the email message. Please note, all messages composed through ACT or Outlook that relate back to the ACT database will be copied in two places. One will be your sent items folder, and two, they will be saved within the ACT database filing system as well. Press OK to save your changes. We'll press OK, and that part is complete. That's the end of this lesson.